Hey guys, this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. If you're wondering why everything's a little bit pink, all my grow lights are on for the plants in this room. So I'm looking a little bit pink, but anyways. So it's actually a couple days early for the readathon, but I have some mail to open as well as a little bit of a haul from last weekend when I went away. So I can get them out of this bag and put them away. So I thought I would start it a couple days early. So it's currently like the 29th. The readathon doesn't start obviously till the 1st, but we're starting it early. So I have a parcel. I bought this on Facebook Marketplace. Well, not Marketplace, but one of the sell-swap buy pages. Now, I don't actually know what edition this is. I can't remember, honestly. But I have All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman. The dust jacket is actually in a plastic sleeve, which is why it's so shiny. That's why I thought it must have been wrapped when I first started opening it. But that is the sprayed edges. Absolutely stunning. I'm very, very keen for this book because I love Amanda Foody's writing. Daughter of the Burning City is like one of my faves, and also I really love Ace of Shades. Ace of Spades? Shades. And then Christine Lynn Herman, what is her series called? The Devouring Grey? I don't actually know if that's what the duology is called, but that's what the first book's called. But I love that duology, so I'm very, very keen for this combination of authors. I spent probably too much money on this, but it's fine. The end paper's also thing. So yeah, that's what I got in the mail today. So I'm pretty sure all but one of these were from Kmart. Yeah, so one of them is from BW, which is Defend the Dawn by Bridget Camera. This is a sequel to Defy the Night, which I really enjoyed, and I love Bridget Camera, so very, very keen for this one. And I do have like the paperbacks. I haven't actually ordered the hardcover for this one, but I do have like the paperback edition of the first one, so I wanted to get the matching one. Then I bought 3 books in the same series, which is a series I actually read, but I just like, you know, I want them on my shelves. But I still need the last book. So I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and also Killjoy, which is the, I can't think of the word. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm missing the 4th book, but I decided to grab them. Really enjoy them. The last book is not my favorite. The first and the second are definitely the better ones in my opinion. And then I picked up this, which I just like, it like caught my eye, and it's called Rabbit Soldier Angel Thief by Katrina Nemisted. And it's a middle grade book, I think, and it's to do with war. So I thought that was interesting, and it's got like pictures and stuff throughout. It's spring 1942, the sky is blue, the air is warm and sweet, and then everything is gone. The flowers, the proud geese, the pretty wooden houses, the friendly neighbours, only Sasha remains. But one small boy alone in war-torn Russia cannot survive. One small boy without a family cannot survive. One small boy without his home cannot survive. What the small boy needs is an army. I am very intrigued, and I don't think I've ever read historical, like war historical, from a middle grade perspective. So I'm very curious about that. So yeah, I happened to see that. It was only a couple bucks, so I decided to pick it up. But anyway, so for currently reading, I don't have the physical book here at the moment, but I'm reading The Darkening. Physically, I'm up to page, I think about 100. Today, I finished the audiobook for Teen Killers Club by Lily Sparks, which was quite good. Like, it was a bit, like, I had no idea what it was going into it. Like, it just popped up on Scribd. I'm like, that looks interesting. So I started listening to it. But yeah, it was interesting. Wasn't a favorite, probably like a 3.5 stars. So now I am reading Rock Paper Killers, which is funny because it's labeled on Scribd as the perfect page turning chilling thriller as seen on TikTok. Which tends to, like, if there's a TikTok there, people are like, oh my god. I picked it up because it was a murder mystery, well, mystery thriller type thing, and it was only 5 hours, and I need something short to read before the readathon starts, because then I have like that TBR, so I just wanted something short that I can probably finish tomorrow. But the funny thing is, it's like best scene, like blah blah, and it's got like an overall rating of 1 star on Scribd. Like, it doesn't have that many ratings, but it was just like, out of those ratings, it has an overall rating of 1 star, so I'm like, best on TikTok who? Yeah, so I'm currently 6% into that. I just started it when I was washing up before, and I will continue reading that. Right now, I'm gonna sit down for a minute because I have been going ever since I finished work. Tomorrow, I'm not working because on Saturday and Sunday, so the 1st and 2nd, the first 2 days of the readathon, I will not be reading too much. We will be at the Lights on the Hill Truck Memorial. So tomorrow I have off because we're going to Toowoomba tomorrow afternoon, and then Monday I also have off to get over the weekend. So depending on how I'm feeling, I may do a 24-hour readathon on Monday, but I'm also likely going to be exhausted from Saturday, Sunday. So we will just gauge that as it happens. I will try and film some clips, like I will be filming, but I will most likely be filming things on my phone because my camera, I will need all the battery power I can get because I'm taking photos at Lights on the Hill. And there's usually like 500, 600 trucks there. So I need as much battery as I can get. So I will most likely be filming on my phone. So I'm hoping the quality is good. If I haven't actually vlogged anything on my phone yet. It's my new phone though. So it should be good quality. It's an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So it should be okay quality. So hopefully that is the plans for the next couple of days. Right now I'm going to sit down, probably put that audiobook on and just veg for a minute because I'm fucked. I need to go get my water bowl though because I have a headache. I think it's from lack of water today.
He drives her big rigs. She keeps the home fires burning. Inside the yearning keeps both their love alive. One day children and a yard and swings for play. Maybe one day keeps both their love alive. And every day seems to get much longer. A photograph don't quite replace his touch. And every time she sees a newborn baby, a photograph and his memories not quite enough. It's over a month now, but he's gotta take this load. It's just on up the road. I'll be back home in a day. He kisses her forehead as the tears roll down her face. Onto the lace of the dress she bought today. Every day seems to get much longer. A photograph don't quite replace his touch. And every time she sees a newborn baby, a photograph and his memories not quite enough.
Hey guys, so it is actually during the readathon now. It is the 4th, I think. Yes, it's the 4th. So the 1st and the 2nd, I'm pretty sure I told you guys I was at Lights on the Hill. So I did plan on listening to and getting some audiobooks finished during that time, because like at night when I was editing photos and like the next Sunday morning when I was editing photos before the memorial, I planned on listening to audiobook. However, there was fuck all service and I could not get anything to work. I planned on having these done by then. These aren't actually part of the readathon. I planned on having the series finished before, you know, during that time. But I'm still on it, so it's fine. But I'm currently listening to, I think, the Impossible something. Anyway, the series by Mark Lawrence, it starts with One Word Kill. So I started it on the last day of September and I finished it yesterday. And then I started Limited Wish, which is the second book, and I currently have 10 minutes of it left. So I'll be finishing that as soon as I finish this vlog clip, and then I have the third book in the series. I originally got One Word Kill and Limited Wish as e-arcs back in 2019, and I never actually reviewed them. I read the first book, but I planned on reading both of them and doing like a joint review because the books are like only 200 pages each. So I planned on doing a joint review, but I never actually got to second book because of a reading slump. And it just never happened. So I finally reviewed the first book. So I'll leave that link down below in case you're curious. I do recommend them. They're really good. But, so I'm finishing that series finally. As I said, they're only about 200 pages a piece. I haven't actually started anything for the readathon yet. I did get a good chunk of The Darkening read last night. I have read some more on ebook since then. So I'm about like 230 pages. I don't know how much more I read on ebook today when I was at work at lunch. But I'm over halfway through The Darkening, so I'm hoping to get this finished like today, maybe tomorrow, and then I'll be able to pick up my first book for the readathon. Oh, sorry, I put the stickers in here, didn't I? Stickers from last year's convoy, because I never actually got one, they had some left over, and stickers from this year's convoy. So I'm going to put them in my car. But then I'll finally be able to start the Agathas. So Breath of the Wildathon, you have to follow the map like in order, except for the 2 bonus challenges. Those 2 can be done at any time. But so the Agathas is the first book. So that's why I'm not too worried about the audiobooks yet, because I need to get through this one physically before I can finish the second book, which is an audiobook. So that's why I'm like not too stressed about having those audiobooks finished. Anyways, I have some mail. Some of this I actually have no fucking idea what this is. So this is one of my AirPods cases. I ordered, hold on, let me grab my AirPods. I had a Casetify AirPods case, but the first time I actually clipped it on to anything like using the clip provided and actually went for a walk with it, it fucking fell off and I nearly lost my AirPods. Thank God for Find My iPhone. Or Find My AirPods. So I ended up swapping cases and I got this little one, which I just took it off, so but I'll put it back on so you can see what it is. It is toothless. It's even got the tail, and I just have like a normal clip on it because this one didn't come with a clip. That was the one I already had. Now this new one has just come. It looks like the Nintendo Switch controller, and it has a clip. So I like it. Fabulous. Because I clip this on my belt when I wear it to work. So anyways, right, I'll do this one because I'm very excited about this. And then I have a Fairyloot from last month. So I bought a keyboard. There's something rattling around in here which is slightly concerning. This is the brand Mofi, M-O-F-I, M-I-F-I-I, 2 I's. So I actually ended up getting this off the US Amazon, like not Amazon Australia, because the ones that they had of this brand from Amazon Australia were not the same, and I didn't like the mouse. Like it looked like it was a really little mouse, and I have like big hands, so like those little mouses do a whole lot of nothing. The thing that's rattling around is the little cleaning thing, which has got a little hand. I ended up ordering this one from the Amazon US site, so it cost me I think about 130 Australian. I was originally going to get one from Typo, but then I realized it doesn't have, the Typo ones don't have numbers. It doesn't have this section, so that's when I started looking and I found this one. Yes, and also that's what the mouse looks like. It's a good size. So that's that. Now, Fairyloot. This be what we're seeing. I just read the name of it. I just bought this book literally yesterday. So this is September Farewell My Love, and I get the YA book only. So we have purple sprayed edges. I'm seeing pattern. I still can't see the book cover because the thing's over it. But we have these gorgeous sprayed edges with like leaves and flowers. So let's... Belladonna by Adeline Gray. So yeah, that's the author letter. Your name is no curse, little bird. I just like the taste of it. Interesting. Ooh, so of course, signed. There is also artwork on the end papers. Ooh, and on the naked hardcover. Does that match the front? Actually, it's, you know, it's different from the front. Interesting. So that's the back. That is the front, but it's a different artwork underneath than on the front. And this one I'm not actually going to read the synopsis because I don't want to know the synopsis. I own it. I plan on reading it. I love All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace, so I'm very, very keen for this. So I'm not going to read the synopsis because I like going into shit not knowing anything. There's little ghosts drawn on the author letter. There's like 2 little ghosts.
Murder, mystery, and makeup Monday.
Hey guys, so it is the 10th. We are day 10 of the readathon. Have I read anything for the readathon? No. Fuck off. So tonight I am going to finish the book I'm currently reading and pick up the first book for the readathon. It is happening. So I'm still reading The Darkening. I'm on chapter 25. I'm on page 316 and there is only 392 pages. So I'm going to finish this tonight, right now. And I am then gonna pick up The Agathas. This is a rocking chair, so that's why it looks like he's holding on for dear life. Then I'm gonna pick up The Agathas, which is the first book for the readathon. I have been listening to audiobooks, but none for the readathon because the second book I need to read is an audiobook, but I need to get through The Agathas before that because you've got to read them in order, which I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned. What I have been reading, I did finish Dispel Illusion and have reviewed all them and finished that with NetGalley, so that's done now. So I started rereading the Maze Runner trilogy and I actually finished it today. So I read the Maze Runner, the Scorched Trials and the Death Cure. I will be reading the Fever Code, Crank Palace, the Kill Order. So I'm going to read those 3. Crank Palace is only short. The other 2 are long, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then I'm going to listen to the audiobook for the new one. So that's what I'm currently up to. So I'm not currently listening to anything on audiobook. As I said, I finished The Death Cure today and I haven't picked up one of the others yet. I don't know which one I'm going to read. I'm going to have to see which one of them, like what order they kind of go in, because I'm assuming Crank Palace is during the events because like Crank Palace like in the book gets mentioned in The Death Cure. The Kill Order I think is 0.5. I'll figure out which one I'm going to read next and I will let you guys know when that happens. But right now I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to pick up the first book for the fucking readathon, considering it is day 10 and my TBR is ambitious already and now I only have like 20 days to do it. So we're gonna get ready. I finished The Darkening. So, last night I finished this. I don't think, did I update you? I don't know, I just remember. So I finished The Darkening, finally. I really enjoyed it, probably a 4 stars. It was romance-wise a little predictable, and it also was just like a little bit predictable, like, not like hugely in advance guessing, but like, you know, a few pages before it happened, like it was obvious what was gonna happen. Like they set it up in a way that it was like, I know what's happening here. It did end on like it didn't end. Like, I don't know, there was no like finale, like there was like a 1-page epilogue as like literally that is it. That is the epilogue. So it didn't really conclude. It kind of ended on like a cliffhanger. Is this meant to be a like first book in a series? Let me actually check that. Oh, that reminds me of a book I need to add to my TBR. It's called The Last. I'm gonna say it now. So it is the first book in a series. So it did end on a cliffhanger type thing. Like it wasn't necessarily a cliffhanger, like nothing like huge happened, but there was a lot left not happened. There is currently no information on Storygraph. 2023, that's all we know. There is no other information. Little open-ended. I did enjoy the characters. Anyway, so I finished that one. Actually, I don't need to put it back in the book sleeve because I can put it on my shelf. I have started the Agathas. Now I just need to update where I'm up to because I've been reading on the ebook. So I am 36 pages into it, and I'm going to sit down and read. Lots of references to Agatha Christie, which loving. So far, no mystery. Because at first what I thought was going to be the mystery was like the main character, hold on, let me read the synopsis to see what's not a spoiler, give me a second. Yeah, okay, so it leads on, like this is the second sentence of the back of it. Then she disappeared for 5 days. Where she went and what happened to her is the biggest mystery in Castle Cove. Which, yes, but also the main character knows what happens. Like it's explained already that she drove away. So like, she knows. Everyone else is acting like she was kidnapped or something, but she knows. And that was revealed in the first 30 pages, so is that a spoiler? I don't fucking know. But like, so what is the actual mystery? Like, is that the mystery, just everyone else figuring it out? Because so far it's kind of high school drama, because like, you know, someone stole a boyfriend, everyone's hating on her because she disappeared and got her boyfriend stolen, but everyone's treating her like she's the bad guy because her boyfriend got stolen, which I don't understand, but like, okay. Yeah, so far teen drama. Hopefully, we get some mystery. I just read the rest of the synopsis. Someone else speaks. Okay, the mystery is not where Alice went. The mystery is where Brooke went. Okay. Did I read the synopsis before I started reading this? No, I didn't. Yeah, so I'm going to continue reading. You know, I've read like 36 pages, didn't even bother reading like the 2 paragraphs on the back. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down and read for a little while. Hey guys, so editing me here. I've just realized while I'm editing this video, I never actually concluded it. So, yeah, here we are. Just want to come on and say, that is it. I will continue reading the Agathas in part 2 reading vlog, which will be up in a week or so. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.